Hello, I am Fjallsback and welcome to Baldur's Gate 2 Shadows of Am. Right, we have just rested at this inn and we have some rooms to peek into and maybe peek into these boxes if they're not locked. Umar Witch Project Journal. Okay, can I take one of those? There's a lot of them sitting about. You have them in all the boxes. You do. There's maybe one that is something else. Right? No. Okay, that is a lot of books. Right on the shelf, also books. Also books. Hey, some potions. Are they gonna... They are not gonna. Alright, so... Oh, and he gave us a copy as well. I see. Alright. The journal seems to be that of an apprentice mage, telling the tale of her expedition into Umar Hills with two other apprentices in the search of evidence of the fabled witch. The tale is hard to believe, but seems to relate to the group's horror at getting lost and being hounded by an unseen predator during the nights. The script is in a panicky feminine hand, and the last page can barely be made out as follows. Sorry to Joshelos' mother. I'm sorry about what happened to Michaelos. There's something out here with us. We thought it to be peasants, but peasants aren't as clever. Joshelos says it's the witch. I hear her when I sleep. I don't want to sleep. I don't want to sleep. I don't want to. The journal ends here. Yeah, let's put one of the books back. Both? I might keep one until we're done the quest. Alright. These rooms. Anyone in here? No? Well. Sleeping woman. Locked, so let's leave it at that. We spoke with all these guys, didn't we? I think we did. Locked as well. And trapped. Book merchant. I see.
Well, you look like the sort who has more than 2 gold pieces to rub together.
Sorry, ain't got much in the way of tomes today. It's been real slow here, so I shipped most of my stock to Aklatha. Yeah, don't know how to pronounce that. Ain't talked to anyone in weeks actually. Business been that bad here because of the nasty events. That it has, though there have been quite a few old books turning up around here to make it worthwhile. Nothing startling, but I get by. Enjoy your stay as best you can under the circumstances. We can't actually look at what books you have. No, we cannot do that apparently. And this is just out.
I can't help but remember what the forests in the north look like from the sky. They're so majestic.
Okay. You're being
Jump on my sword while
happy
you can,
self.
evil. I won't be as gentle.
There's houses around here. Can we get into this house? We can.
Live by the sword. Live a good long time.
Minister Lloyd.
Hello. I don't recognise you. You must be new to Imnisvale. Is there something I can help you with?
Imminsvale, that's how you pronounce it apparently. Alright. We've come because the little boy Denton said that there was evil here in need of butt kicking, and good for us that we have our boots on. Yes, sir. You did. Then the boy did get to the city after all. I'm pleased to hear it. You have come to our aid then, yes? I would like to know more about what's going on here first. Well, I need to gather a coin to save a friend that's been imprisoned by cult wizards. Is there a reward, perhaps? Nope, I would like to know more what's going on. Yes, of course. It's a gruesome business. I'm sure that little Delton told you some of the story, but it could be an elaborate... but I could elaborate on it for your benefit.
We've had a run of killings and disappearances here as of late.
People murdered in their beds, their bodies disappearing, bodies found with the skins inside out. Normally we would turn to the local ranger protector to aid us in a time like this, but our ranger Mirella has vanished. Several men went to her cabin southwest of the village and they found no sign of her. It's not like her to be absent for so long. I fear the worst. Soon after, shepherds and farmers from the outlying holds began disappearing. People heard strange noises at night, and we have no ranger to turn to. Everyone's frightened, but they're scared to leave as well, else they get caught out in the wilderness by whatever has been doing these killings. And of course, everyone has ideas on what's behind all of this. The ogres, my husband, you know it is. My wife Aina, and yes, many people think it's a group of ogres who have moved into the area just before the killings began. Likely is too. They are in the hills, too close to the village, I say. Yes, you can find them in the hills a bit north of here, cause others think it's a pack of very large wolves that have been ranging the hills for some years. And still others claim Umar herself, the great witch of the hills, has returned. Legend has it that she was responsible for the deaths of much like these ones. Pah, that's just old legends. Umar has been gone for over 500 years, my husband. Yes, true, I suppose. I should warn you. I've already hired a famous knight, Massey Fenton, and her troop, but they haven't been back. If I remember correctly from previous Baldur Gates experience, Massey Fenton is a recruitable character. I think she is. I do not know much about this Umar, but it sounds like some kind of evil magic. Perhaps this ogre is a powerful mage. It's a possibility we shouldn't ignore. If wolves were shadows and doing this, they have to be terribly evil. Direwolves, perhaps. I don't think ogres would do this, but I'm not sure. It all sounds quite ominous. Wolves, ogres, witches. Oh my. Yep, it was a Ross type reference. It's too much for Minsk's poor head to comprehend. Which of these are evil? The edge of my sword shall find the truth. To be honest, I think you should check on the ogres and their fellows before casting after legends and such. So, will you help us? I will make an attempt, yes. Oh, most excellent. Please, my lord, go to Mirella's cabin and find where she's gone. My men are too frightened to go that far from the village. Her cabin is west of the village, in the valley. It should not be hard to find. There are other older cabins in the hill, abandoned for many years. Or go north from here to the river and find Madolf and his beasts. I have little doubt that they are responsible for all sorts of this, but we must be sure. I am relieved that you decided to help us. You have the run of the village, my lord. If you need anything else, do not hesitate to come to me. O most glorious day. One step closer to we come to being true heroes. Yes, indeed. Even little Boo's fur stands on end from his anticipation. Excellent. Chests and such, I guess we'll just leave those be for now. Okay, you don't say us anything completely useful at least. Head on out.
Stand back for justice!
Okay, there's a door up here. So that's gonna be our next place to go. Dar. Oh, greetings to you, stranger. Sigh. Why the long face? My love, Colette, and her father is a wizard of no small power and possessed of considerable bias against me. His name is Jeremy, and I understand he intends to use Colette as a bargaining tool for some wizardly endeavor of his own, against her will, I imagine, although I've never had no chance to ask her opinion. I know she wants to go with me, I know it, but her father will have none of it. He intends to go to great lengths to keep us apart. Oh, woe that is me. Perhaps I could speak to him for you. Or perhaps I could remove her father from the equation for a price. Or don't be such a wimp, go in and take her, and if he puts up a show of resistance, kill him. Perhaps I could speak to him for you. You'll be of no use, I'm sure, and I do not wish to use violence in such an endeavor. I do not appreciate its taste, and no doubt German would crush me with magic. You're kind to offer your assistance, but there's no helping me, I think. Leave me to my sorrow, please. Alright. We'll do that then. But there's apparently powerful mages in here.
You need something, stranger.
And a golem. Who disturbs you? I'm Minsk. Who are you? Minsk, eh? Well, I don't recognize your name, so as long as you're not sent by that fool, Dar, I will not object to your presence. I see. And since you ask, I am none other than German, licensed called wizards for this region, so you needn't run off and attempt to report me, boy. Right, you're called wizards, then why don't you do something about the killings around here? What is this thing you're making? A golem? Dar didn't send me, but I did talk to him. Why don't you give him a break? Now, you're called wizard, let's do that first. I don't do anything about it because I don't want to do anything about it. I have more important things to do, and until the called wizards tell me otherwise, I do not involve myself. Can you tell me what you know about these killings then? It is likely wolves or ogres or some other mundane nonsense. I have no interest in the matters. Why don't you ask some of the yokels if you are so concerned? What is this thing you are making? Ah, glad you asked. This, my friend, is nothing other than a golem of stone, a fine piece of magical craftsmanship, if I do say so myself. Few other mages have made the attempt. You see, this type of golem is quite powerful and dangerous, but I'm more than skilled enough to control it. Once it's complete, I'll have an excellent servant and something to keep an eye on my daughter and that foolhardily bow of hers while I'm away. Trouble is, I'm missing one of the crucial ingredients, the blood of a mimic. I'll pay handsomely for some, in fact. You look like an adventuring type. You care to find me some? Right, I'm gathering coin to rescue a friend, so if there's a reward, I suppose I could. Let's go with that one, called wizard and all. I seem to recall that I've got some magical sword around here that I won in a bet from that fool Togerias. I've got no use for it, but it's valuable. Find me some mimic's blood and it'll be yours. I need to know what a mimic is and where you can find one. A mimic is a vicious little creature, shape changer, that likes to attract and kill adventurers by looking like a treasure chest or similar objects. They generally exist in dungeons, ruins, or similar places. Although were you to find one around here, I haven't. Where you would find one around here, I haven't got a clue. That's why I'm looking for some. Very well, I'll make the attempt. Fine, if you wish, I could point you in the right direction. But if you find some, you know where to find me. Off you go then. Okay, and I can't ask about the other guy.
Battle bow. Run, bow, run!
No, I don't intend to find some. Okay, so we couldn't speak to you about the other guy then. Let's speak with her
Hello
then.
there.
I don't know why father won't let me go. I've never been a sorceress like he wants me to. Okay. So we didn't actually speak with her father about
Make way, villainy.
him on his
Hero
behalf as
coming
such.
through.
Okay, Katya.
You're
stranger.
Hi, who might you be? My name is Katya, and I came here with me Ma and Pa to flee the bad people who were killing everybody. When I grow up, though, I'm gonna be a mighty warrior and leave this place for good. What do you know about these bad people? Ma and Pa's just telling stories, but I'm not. It's true, I really saw it. It was bringing the cows home a couple of weeks ago, but I was bringing them through the path in the woods because it's faster, even though Ma doesn't like it when it goes through there. But passes by the ranger's cabin. Mirella has always been real nice to me. She gives me candles that she says makes out of tree sap, and she took me fishing once too. When I passed by it, I thought I saw this big black shadow coming out of her cabin, and it was leaving a big trail of red stuff which looked like blood. It was so big and scary, I looked like a wolf monster. I was so scared for Mirella, so I went and told Ma and Pa, but they didn't believe me and told me to stop telling stories. But it's real true, sir, honest. If you went to the cabin, I bet you'll find something. It's just to the west of the village, out in the valley. Nobody wants to go out there now because they're all really scared, but I knew I saw something. Alright. So, Dale the herder. Who are you? Well, name is Dale. I do some herding out on the fields with the cows and such. We, my wife here and me kids, came into the village. Just ain't safe out here anymore. I know 2 other herders who vanished, and the farmers aren't safe either, or neither. Farmer Jacob and his wife were both slaughtered, and then their bodies disappeared. Terrible things all. What can you tell me about these killings? Well, it's them ogres, sure enough. You get monsters in the area, you get killings in the area. My wife thinks it's the wolves, but that's just foolish talk. Wolves would go after the cows, right? And we had no more killings of the cows than we've had since the wolves showed up a couple of years back. People get hysterical, they do. Goes there babbling about that witch. Me and my daughter Katja is no better with her stories. You should hear her. It's the ogres. They come and finish off once. They pick up clean, small enough numbers. We should be fleeing as soon as we can. True enough. You just watch yourself around here. Them ogres be the death of you, be the death of us all. They will. I am feeling in that it's definitely not the ogres. It could be wolves, as like a werewolf, or some other special Umar monster thingy. One of those, and I'm leaning towards Umar currently. But it could be a werewolf or something like that.
And who might you be?
Margie. Hello, my lords. About time you pick a visage on this fair village. Who are you? My name is Margie, short for Margaret. My husband Dale is one of the herders. We fled from the outskirts of the village lands because of the wolves. Wolves. The wolves have picked this year to start on us people, mauling and stealing corpses. It has been just ghastly. They've been around for several years, but they've never been this bad. Everyone gets so upset and frightened, and they start thinking things are happening that aren't. Okay? Some people are blaming the ogres and his band, but they haven't done anything to harm us. After all, how could an ogre steal into the village and steal a body? No, the tales of Umar are just fanciful. Even my daughter Katja hears these things coming up with wild stories. The wolves were around here and have always been a danger. They're large and they're smart, and they're just a danger once again. That's all there is to it. People should know better. Alright. Grus, the herder.
Good business to you.
Who are you? My name is Grus. Came into the village with some of the other herders after us starting being slaughtered, or just plain disappeared. Herders, farmer, anyone in the outlying lands. The mayor sent some people out to find what's happening, but I don't know what's going on. It's Umar, the witch has come back, and there has been no one who goes to the hills. ain't come back by now. Umar, she's a powerful old witch, ruled these hills over 500 years ago, disappeared, no one knows where to, but she come back, that's for sure. People around here, they don't believe me, I know, but they don't go deep into the hills where I go late at night. You hear things not of this world, and it makes you believe anything is possible. If you don't believe me, go ask Vincenzo at the inn. He knows more about Umar than anybody. Yeah, we're talking to him already. Atta.
Who are you?
I want to go back into the fields. I don't like it here. Okay. So he didn't have a story. Jeb.
Weather's been lousy lately.
Finding us all fleeing into the village from our farms for all the good it does us. Don't know how you fools wander around in all your metal get up and this heat. Be careful where you lay that tongue of yours, peasant. Someone's liable to cut it off. What? That's just the price of being an adventurer, good man. Indeed, this is the world of fools if you are the wisest among us. I go with the... No, let's go with this one. Indeed, this is the world of fools if you are the wisest among us. The heat's against your steel-clad brains, then. Take your madness elsewhere. I've got enough to worry about with all these murders and business like. Okay, fair enough. Okay, we still have a fair amount of this map to explore. There's another group of people over here.
Wow, an adventurer.
Durbert, sir, my name is Durbert, and me and my friends here want to be adventurers like you, real strong and powerful like. Yeah, I want to be a ranger and protect the village. I want to be a great warrior like my dad. I know we can't, but everyone says we're too young and all. Bull, that won't last. Bull, that won't. That won't I say to that. Okay, that's what I say to that. Okay, I can read it now. Barely. Since you're already an adventurer and all, sir, I was hoping you might maybe buy some swords for us, some bastard swords, and some ale there, but don't forget the ale. That's just a bad combination, isn't it? Yeah, we wants to be real men. Swords and some ale then. If you give us the money, sir, we will buy us some. Who am I to deny the young? I'll get you the swords and ale if that's what you wish. I'll get you swords but no ale. You barely have fuss on your chins. I'll buy the ale, boys, but you just cut yourselves with a sword in your hands. Ha. Or forget it, boys. I got better things to do. Ale and swords just sounds bad in these young boys' hands, and if I go swords, they'll go kill someone or themselves, and ale, they'll just go drunk and do some ruckus, I guess. No, just forget it, boys. I got better things to do, I think. Please, pretty please. Yeah, please. Very well, I'll buy some swords and some ale. Fine, I'll get you the ale then. No, we wouldn't do, you know, your swords, but if you buy some ale, that'll be super. Here's some gold to save up for it. Despite I wanted a sword, but your ma be mad if you hacked me off me arm. Me want the ale. Sissy, alright. So, guess we're going to the tavern and buying 3 jugs of ale. Get that going. And Vincenzo.
For goodness! Never had rats. No, sorry.
I'd like to see your services. Oh, and they're speaking again, those guys. This is just drinking. It's not actually buying ale. Interesting. Interesting. So who sells ale?
Who are you?
No?
Well met and welcome.
No?
Bloke can't walk 5 feet these days without someone hitting him up. Be
No?
merry, friend.
Maybe take you home, that depends. Where's your home? Well, Vincenzo's in here as good as home as any. Sometimes I do sleep in a barn on a haystack. Sometimes I sleep in the woods. Of late he's murdering all Winston does. Let poor Trevor sleep in the attic, he does. He'll be a good man. Well, if this is your home, why were you asking if I was going to take you there? I was wondering if you were kin, not if this were my home. Blasted boy, you think you're drunk and properly remember if someone kin or not? Alright, I'll be on my way. So,
You're not mercenaries, are you? I hate those money-grubbing scum.
okay, so ale. 1, 2, and 3. But I don't think they're in the inventory. They're clearly not in the inventory. Alright, do we have a merchant outside? I think we did, right?
Where Minsk goes, evil stands aside.
I don't remember which one was which.
Greetings, good customer. A pearl to you.
What do you have to sell? Okay, nothing here. One of them had ale, right?
Useful gadgets I have. Yes, I do.
What do we have? There is ale. I'll buy that one, and there's only the one. There's apparently only the one. This guy here
You'll
then.
find no better prices in Arm. I guarantee it.
Shield, and that's about it. And you.
You'll find no better prices in Arm. I guarantee it.
Okay. Let's see if that was the ale they wanted. So, Dilbert. So you got our stuff? Yeah, got a keg of ale for you here. For 100 gold. I don't know what it cost us, but I'm sure I made a profit. Ale Baylor, ale. Wow, you're a greatest, sir. Okay. Yeah, let's go drink now. I know the place. Come on. And they're gonna go off and drink and do some ruckus, I imagine. Right, and we are gonna have a break. So thank you very much for watching.